A new movement is rising, where wellness is no longer optional, and people everywhere are searching for answers. People aren't just trying to live longer, they're trying to live better, with more purpose. The wellness industry is a multi-trillion-dollar force, growing faster than ever, as people wake up to the power of prevention and longevity. Leading the movement is Shaklee, the most clinically proven wellness company, winning in wellness for over 70 years, tens of billions in global sales, millions of lives changed with clean beauty, advanced nutrition, and non-toxic home essentials. This is wellness for longevity, for people who want to add life to their years, not just years to their life. This is the Live Age-Free movement, built on science, not trends. Validated by the landmark health studies, a lifetime of proof that our products support better health outcomes, and the world is noticing. We attract high-impact people, high-integrity leaders, visionaries who know timing matters. More than a company, this is a movement for people who want their impact and their income to mean something. Partner with us and pioneer the next chapter of growth in a strong, stable, thriving company with innovation backed by history, momentum backed by integrity, community backed by results. The future of wellness is here. Shaklee. Live age-free.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome. Wasn't that an inspiring video? I just loved it. I'm so glad that you're here tonight, and we are going to be spending part of our evening learning a little bit more about this concept of the residual effect. Whoops, there we go. My screen wouldn't move here, so sorry about that. So I'm Elena Giacomin Dennis, and it truly means so much that you've chosen to be here. Now, maybe someone invited you because they knew this would light you up, or maybe you're simply curious, or maybe you're feeling that little tug towards something more in this next chapter of your life, and especially in this new year. Well, wherever you are on your journey, you are exactly in the right place. So we would love for you to go ahead and drop in the chat where you're joining from tonight. And let's keep that chat popping. So with comments and questions as we go along. So I want to begin to share why my Shaklee journey has meant so much to me. When I found this company 4 decades ago, I was looking for something real, a company with integrity that aligned with my core values and that allowed me to make an income for myself and my daughters. What I discovered was I was with a company doing the right thing long before clean or eco-friendly were ever popular. Now, many of us have chosen to continue to grow our businesses, not out of necessity, but desire. The wellness industry is booming, and Shaklee is proof. Recently, in December, the PR Newswire released an article announcing record-breaking growth for Shaklee, one of the strongest periods in its entire 70-year history. Just think of that, 70 years of unwavering integrity, and it's powerful witness to what happens when innovation, integrity, and community marketing come together. Now, the growth is real. Double-digit growth in the United States, triple-digit growth in markets like Canada and Australia. And we just launched Australia this past year. Strong expansion across Asia, and more than 200,000 new people have joined our community just in the last year. Shaklee has paid $9 billion in commissions in this last 70 years, and it has a prestigious medical advisory board and world-class scientists, more clinical proof than any wellness company. For example, The landmark study 1 and 2 was independently published in peer-reviewed journals. Patents, I don't know if you think about patents, but patents are so special because they mean a company has created something unique, a formula, a technology, or a process that no one else is allowed to copy. And Shackley has 70 plus patents and patents pending. So why are we having this record-breaking growth? Because people want science-backed, clinically proven wellness solutions that actually move the needle on longevity. Shackley is leading that charge from groundbreaking innovation like sparkling protein, liquid biocell, our brand new 5-day protein reset, and our new creatine plus. Shackley is redefining what's possible inside these functional wellness categories. Now, these aren't fads. These are categories that are leading products with decades of research behind them. Now, when I started using the products, I felt the difference, and then my family felt it too. And when I realized that I could pair this level of wellness with an income opportunity, I just asked myself, why not me and why not now? Today, I can honestly say that Shackley was one of the best decisions of my life. It has given me the gift of a life-changing opportunity and one that continues to impact lives across generations. And as someone who's been in this industry for 46 years, momentum like this is where the real fun begins, where lives are transformed in so many ways, from health to finances. All right, well, let's talk about what makes this business so fascinating, so flexible, and honestly so smart. We call it the residual effect, and here's what it means. You can help someone once. They fall in love with how they feel. They reorder because their results keep improving, and you get paid month after month after month. This isn't a job. This isn't hourly wages. This is residual income. Now, I personally have people who've been ordering month after month and year after year for 40 years. And in a world where prices are rising and retirement feels uncertain, women are reinventing themselves in their 50s and their 60s and 70s. And if you're watching all of this and thinking, I want to be a part of something stable, I want to align with a company that's actually growing, I want a wellness business with real products, real research, and real income potential, then now is the time to take a look. Residual income isn't just helpful, it is freedom. And why this model works so beautifully? The products are consumable. People use them every day. They're clinically proven to work. The loyalty in this company is incredible. You carry no inventory. You never pack or ship a thing. You simply guide people toward feeling better. And here's the magic. When people feel better, they stay. Now let's look at the bigger picture. This is where the possibilities truly expand. Shackley isn't just another wellness company. Shackley is a pioneer. And in our model, the business is the hero product because it gives people the freedom to design a professional life around their family and goals. And here's why Shackley stands out. We are the most clinically proven wellness company in the world. Millions of dollars are invested annually into research and innovation. We are EWG verified products, which means it's the highest standard of ingredient safety. We have a modern, generous, and ethical compensation plan. And we coined the term community marketing, which means you have lower costs, lower risk, flexibility, and fun. And we are defining what redirect sales means through this idea of building community marketing, and stepping confidently into the future of wellness and longevity. We are one of the fastest growing companies of its size and scale. 250,000 new people have joined our movement this past year. Shackley has zero debt, which means unmatched stability. We are positioned in a $6.87 trillion wellness industry, growing to $11 trillion by 2034. People are looking to live younger longer, and the longevity market is growing 35% annually, and we are right in that wave. Success across generations, new people and longtime leaders are thriving. And do you know what we hear all the time? That Shackley is the most stable wellness company that they've ever seen. And we see that. We are the company people are watching, and Shackley is winning in the wellness space. Now, let's bring on our first guest speaker. This is someone who truly represents what's possible in our business.
Hello, my friends. I'm Alyssa. I'm from Wisconsin, coming to you live after a workout. But I'm so grateful that I can do this in the middle of the day while my kids are at school. And so I've been asked to share with you why I started my Shackley business and how it's changed my life. And I started 14 years ago when I was pregnant with my second kiddo, and money was really tight for us. I was a former teacher, stay-at-home mom, and honestly, there's a level I was bored. I was missing having a purpose, having opportunity to teach, having opportunity to bring in income. And so I thought that this would be the perfect thing to do until I went back to teaching, because I didn't think I could earn very much in this business. But I thought, you know what? Time's going to go by anyway. I would love to earn something until I go back to teaching. And what's really amazing is within a couple of years, I replaced my Christian school teacher's income. And it was through working during my kids' nap times and sometimes after they went to bed. And it was hard work, but it wasn't overly hard. And it was something I could do around my kids, and that they also got to do with me. And so I loved that we got the benefits of using incredible products, helping other people use incredible products, and then being able to have an income to offset just the stress of our family, of my at the time, my husband being the sole earner at first. And so now we're 14 years in, my kids are at school during the day. So it means I get to go to a workout and then come home and shower and then do my Shackley work. And so I love to be able to have that flexible schedule. It also means that I can go back to school and get, take a kid a lunch because he forgot it, or take him to their ortho appointments, or, all the things moms do. It's so great to have that flexible schedule. And so it is truly why I love it. I love to be able to make a difference and get paid for it. It's so cool. On top of that, my husband and I just really have a passion for traveling. We've always loved, I thought other cultures are really cool. We have a lot of friends in other countries that are doing amazing things. And so this business has allowed us to give more, but also be able to go and visit and encourage our friends in other countries and take our kids to other countries to see how the world works. And so, I wouldn't have ever been able to do that without this business. And so I am very grateful. And so if you're looking at this company, I recommend you take a good look. But it's been one of the best decisions I've made in my life. It's also been a really good decision because I stuck with it. It has not always been easy. It has taken a lot of personal development. A lot of people have told me no, but it's had such incredible payoff for our health, for our finances, for our whole family's growth mindset. I am beyond grateful. And so I highly recommend you take a look at Shackley and get started and never give up.
Wow, thank you, Alyssa. Isn't it amazing how every story is so different, yet every possibility is real? Well, we have a question for you, and we want you to drop in the chat what's one wellness goal that you have for 2026. Now, let's introduce someone who is a fourth generation leader, Courtney Clendenin, and why our team is the right team for you. Let's welcome Courtney.
Hello.
Hey, Courtney.
Yeah, that was great, Elena. Thank you. Okay, well, we're just gonna jump right into it. So, um, you heard Elena say that we have over 75 patents on our products, more than 110 clinical studies, independently reviewed, published data. And that is really rare for a wellness industry, but it's also what I love about Shackley, because you don't have to be the scientist, you don't have to be the expert, you don't have to memorize all the ingredients on the back of the label. You just get to stand on the credibility and research that's already been done for you. And for me, that's really been everything. Like I don't have to worry about what my family and I might be getting in our nutrition products. I know and I trust what we're getting. Um, but I also want to talk about, our company has been around for a long time, and when that happens, sometimes products can start to feel a little outdated or not relevant. And with Shaklee's the complete opposite. Shaklee has been going viral. Our products have been featured on publications like Forbes and Women's Health, Bazaar, Cosmopolitan, the Today Show. We have products that people are actively searching for, and products that people already they know they already need them. We have products that people are buying every single day. They're just not buying from you. They're buying from the big box stores. So we have a heritage company with a 70-year track record, products that are trending, modern, exciting, clinically backed, and highly consumable. And that's special. And it's the exact blend that you want for a company and for a business. You want stability, you want innovation, and you want relevance. So that brings me to our hero product for the evening, which is our new 5-day reset. And the 5-day reset is pre-packaged food and supplements that are designed to help you finally hit the protein your body actually needs. And if you follow anything in the health industry at all, you've probably heard this shift that experts are now saying that most of us need far more protein than what we've been told. It used to be like this little amount on your plate, right? So many recommendations land around 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. Sorry, my dogs are arguing. And which for most adults, that's 100 plus grams of protein. That's a lot of protein. And if you've ever tried to do that consistently, it's not easy. It is not an easy task. Excuse me. So they came in and they did what Shaklee does best, and they made it simple. And with this reset, you're getting 105 grams of protein a day without even adding anything. So just what you are getting in this box is 105 grams a day. So before my husband and I did the reset, we weren't eating terrible, but we were definitely in the season of holiday food and maybe a few too many drinks, parties, snacks, all that. We'll start Monday over and over again. So we just completed the reset. And before I go any further, this program was not designed for weight loss, but I ended up losing 3 pounds and my husband lost 10 pounds. 10 pounds, yes, I'm a little jealous. But what mattered more than what we saw on the scale was that we've been sleeping better. Being able to fall back to sleep when we wake up in the middle of the night. We're steady energy all day. I don't need that 2 p.m. nap like I always want. Hey, that's enough. Working from home. And cravings for sugar and alcohol basically disappeared. That was really big. Oh my God. Okay, dog is gonna be annoying. But the big thing that happened for me that I just realized, hang on one second. Let's see, I'm gonna get rid of the dog. Sorry about that. Okay, where were we? Oh, okay, that got me all flustered. All right. So the biggest thing for me, oh my God, okay. So yes, we better sleeping, better energy, less cravings for the sugar and the alcohol. And the biggest thing that I noticed, and I actually didn't realize until just yesterday, was that I haven't had heartburn. And I mean, I lived off of Tums. Tums was, it's a staple in my house. And ever since we started the reset, I haven't had to have one. And now we're 5 days later. So just that alone has been worth it for me. So the reset is honestly, it's a fascinating experiment, seeing what your body does when it finally is fueled with enough protein. And don't take my word for it. I see the slide is already up, but here's a few testimonials of before and afters. Elena lost 2.5 inches and 3 pounds. Robin lost 3.5 pounds and gained more energy and focus, and lost those same cravings, especially the sugar. And if you look at the photo, it says she only lost 1.8 pounds, but she just looks so much less puffy. I noticed that even her hands don't look as puffy from after doing the reset. So let's talk about what you actually get inside the 5-day reset. It comes in one box with 5 smaller boxes inside, and they're labeled day 1 through day 5. It's super simple. You just grab one box a day, and inside each box, you'll find your morning routine. So you have your Up and Glowing Collagen latte, which is 10 grams of collagen, which is again a protein that supports our skin and bones, tendons, ligaments, joint flexibility. You get your protein oats, French vanilla plant life shake, which is 20 grams of protein. And when I make my life shake, I always add, I put it in milk with peanut butter powder and a banana, which actually adds another 16 grams of protein to my shake. Afternoon routine, you get your electrolyte and focus drink, which I'm actually drinking now. You get the creatine plus power build, and I actually have that in my electrolyte drink as we speak, because it's really good. It's flavorless, and that is great for brain health. It's not just for bodybuilders like we used to know. It's great for your brain health and energy. You get the Vitally gummy packs, which is like a sweet little midday snack. You get 2 protein veggie broths, which is 7 grams of protein. And I always add about 3 ounces of chicken, which bumps it up to another 20 grams of protein, plus all the veggies that I put in it. Late afternoon, you get the protein sparkling drink, which is 40 grams of protein in just one drink. And then in the evening, you've got your Good Gut and Go, which is our probiotic. The second serving of our protein veggie broth, our toffee and chocolate crunch snack bar, which is a wonderful little dessert before bed. And then our rest and rewind tea, which helps with sleep. And it also has a lot of antioxidants in it. So it's kind of a twofer. All that together equals 105 grams of protein per day. But as I shared, I personally added fruit to my shakes, chicken and broth to my veggies. So I was hitting about 140 grams of protein a day without feeling stuffed and then feeling amazing. So why all this focus on protein? Protein might be trending right now, but Shaklee has been pioneers in protein for decades. Dr. Shaklee actually created our first plant-based protein back in 1961, where you can see a little picture of that. And today, experts like Gabrielle Lyon, she's a physician that specializes in muscle-centric medicine, and she's reinforcing why this matters. In her New York Times bestselling book, Forever Strong, she explains that skeletal muscle is the organ of longevity. So to stay strong as we age, we need to eat enough protein at every meal, which is around 30 grams per meal for most adults. She also talks about leucine, which is a key amino acid that signals muscle growth. And our bodies don't make leucine. So, and when muscle breaks down without it, it's really hard to rebuild. So Shaklee was actually was the first company to add leucine to our plant protein back in 2009, and they're still leading the way. And protein, it's not just about muscle. It impacts your gut health, your hormone balance, your blood sugar, craving, sleep. It really is foundational. And if you want to learn more, I highly recommend Dr. Lyon's book, Forever Strong. It's her main focus is protein and skeletal muscle. So I mentioned the sparkling protein drink earlier. This is honestly, it's got to be one of my favorite products. If you can see it. So it comes in a can like this, kind of looks like a seltzer, but it's got 40 grams of clean, complete protein, and it's a refreshing, light, carbonated drink with 0 grams of sugar, 2 net carbs, and only 160 calories. Plus, it naturally supports your GLP-1 hormone, which again is something that pops up all the time. But it happens naturally without taking any medications. So you get all 9 essential amino acids, including leucine, and without the heaviness or bloat of some traditional shakes, not Shaklee shakes, but some. So it's a perfect post-workout or as a powerful grab-and-go meal replacement. That's all I've got for this evening. Sorry about all the background noise with the dogs, but because you are here tonight, you will be receiving our digital recipe book. And this is filled with protein-packed recipes for the oatmeal shakes and the broth that come in the 5-day reset. But I'm so excited to now pass it over to my mom, Robin, who is going to walk you through how to get started, how to get your products at the very best price, and what it looks like to join us as an ambassador.
Awesome. Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you.
And thank you, Elena. That was quite amazing. I appreciate it. You know, this protein reset is truly quite remarkable, and there's nothing like it on the marketplace. So it is a one-of-a-kind product. To get 105 grams of protein just from that food is amazing. How many of you actually think that you're getting over 100 grams of protein every day? If you're tracking it, do you even track? I never even tracked my protein, so I didn't even know, but I'm sure I was protein deficient. Yeah, Patty, you are now. That's awesome. Okay, so I want to bring this home for just a minute. You know, many of the women that I work with on my team and in my Shaklee family are over 60 and have been using Shaklee products for literally decades. They truly look younger than their chronological age, and they're healthier than many people their age, and I know that for a fact. But what stands out to me even more than that is that even when most people are thinking about slowing down or retiring, we want to keep building. We're energized, and we're ready to ride this next wave of growth together. So tonight, I want to share why now is such a powerful time to partner with Shaklee. As we head into the new year, many people are looking for more energy. They're reevaluating their health. They're wanting a reset. And yes, maybe a little more breathing room financially. And January is when the wellness industry absolutely explodes, right? That's when people start looking at new goals, creating new habits, actively looking for solutions. At the same time, we are truly at the ground floor of Shaklee's age-free movement. It's something that we get to pioneer and share. Now, there are 2 ways to join us. Let's talk about the first one. You can become a member for $19.95, or if you place a $150 or more order, your membership is free along with free shipping. And as a member, you receive, no monthly minimums, no annual renewal fees, 15% off every order, free shipping on orders over $150, and flat rate shipping below that. And then there's one of my very favorite perks, loyalty points. These points turn into full-size products every month. I redeem mine sometimes for a whole life shake, skincare, sometimes my household cleaners. It is simple and it's easy to love. But if you're thinking, I can see myself sharing these products, or I'd love to earn while I help others. Then becoming a brand ambassador might be your best fit. So we're going to talk about that. But before I explain how you can partner with us, I want you to take a minute. If you want to close your eyes, you can, but I want to share something. Imagine something. So imagine you start your day in the shower using clean, safe products. And then during the day, you're fueling your body with protein and collagen for breakfast. You're staying hydrated and focused throughout the day, and you wind down at night with gentle support for rest and digestion. And then you realize that all of those everyday products came from your own Shaklee store. And you're getting money back on things you already use. And that's what being a Shaklee ambassador really looks like. It's not just about selling. It's about living well and sharing naturally. As an ambassador, you can save money, earn money, access all perks and commissions, share your personal results, share your referral link, get paid when people order from you. It is a beautiful win-win model. Now, when you become an ambassador, you're building an asset. You're diversifying your income. You're creating a revenue stream that aligns with who you are and what you care about. This business allows you to leverage your time, leverage your influence, naturally extend what you already do, especially if you love wellness or healthy living. There's no inventory, no shipping from your home, no overhead. Everything ships directly from your online storefront. And yes, you get paid weekly and monthly, plus bonuses. With new customers, when you get a new customer, you earn a 30% commission in their first 30 days. Kristen, we have the next slide. I think it tells all that. There we go. And you earn up to 40% on reorders on top of that. There's monthly free product orders, star bonuses, $75 for every 500 in sales, referral and team bonuses, incentive trips, advancement bonuses. Are you taking notes? Because that's a lot of stuff. It's a very generous compensation plan. Don't worry about notes. We'll make sure you know it all when you join us. So let me share what it's like to partner with our team. We are seasoned leaders. We've built through careers, parenting, empty nesting, and grandparenting. We lead with integrity and service. Education first, care always. We teach you how to become a trusted wellness guide, not just a salesperson. We collaborate across organizations. We truly operate like a Shaklee family. And we provide a simple, supportive growth path. You'll always know your next step. We're a culture of longevity, purpose, and joy. This is where women and men can rediscover themselves and build legacy in real time. So if you want a team with a heart, experience, and joy, well, you found it. It's us. I like to toot my own horn. But truly, this moment is about you. It's about stepping into your next chapter, about choosing health, community, and possibility. You know, I was 29 years old when I inherited my Shaklee business from my grandmother, who joined in 1964. I've been with Shaklee now for 39 years. And today I get to build alongside my daughter, strengthening what we've built and extending it forward. Now, becoming an ageless ambassador is simple. You can enroll with a DIY, do-it-yourself order of $100 or more, or one of our special enrollment bundles available only when you join. Now, because tonight's all about protein, energy, and resetting your health, I want to highlight one bundle in particular. This new Ready, Set, Reset, try saying that fast, Ready, Set, Reset bundle is designed to support you from day one. It includes the full 5-day protein reset that we've been talking about and the Vital Life Stack for foundational daily nutrition. You know, you want something when you've completed the 5-day protein reset. So moving right into the Life Stack is the best way to do it. You get some supplements and you get a whole month's worth of Life Shake. It's a $385 bundle, but it's a $475 value. And like all ambassador bundles, it includes your ambassador enrollment fee and free shipping. This is the bundle we recommend if you loved what you heard tonight. If you want to experience the reset for yourself and you want to share authentically from personal results. Now, we do offer other ambassador bundles depending on your goals, and the person who invited you here tonight can walk you through those, but this is the one that we're spotlighting tonight. Now, right now, in the month of January, we have some exceptional enrollment offers available through the end of this month. You can join with half off the ambassador enrollment. So that's only $25. Can you imagine starting a business for $25? And that's when you enroll with a $100 do-it-yourself order or more. So you can go through and pick whatever products you want. If they're $100 or more, your ambassador enrollment fee is $25. But you can save even more if you choose one of the pre-made ambassador enrollment bundles. When you enroll with a bundle, you get the best pricing, the best overall value, free shipping. Your ambassador enrollment fee is included. And right now, we've got something extra, a free full-size moisture activating serum. It is our hyaluronic acid skincare essential. It's $104 retail value. This alone, this is a customer favorite, and it's a beautiful introduction to Shaklee skincare. Your skin is truly going to love it. I use it every day. So when you're looking at your options, definitely take a close look at the pre-made bundles. It's where the biggest savings and the free gift live. When you enroll as an ambassador, the person who invited you will personally help you get started. You'll be welcomed into our community and invited to join our Success Circle ambassador training calls, where we walk you through next steps, help you get comfortable sharing, support you as you build momentum, and make sure you never feel like you're doing this alone. We keep it simple, supportive, encouraging, especially in those first few weeks. And if you enroll by this Sunday, we have an extra little gift for you. Now, here's the exciting part. We are hosting guided community protein resets on January 19th and again on February 9th. Next slide, please. Thank you, Kristen. That gives you time to receive your products, get settled, and jump in with support, education, and accountability. So you won't be doing this alone. And now what's not on this slide is our product webinar on January 28th. So we'll make sure you know about that, January 28th, and we'll be focusing more on protein, leucine, and creatine. Creatine is an amazing supplement, and you want to know more about it. So next steps, reach out to the person who invited you. Ask your questions. Choose the option that aligns with your goals. We would love to welcome you. We would love to support you. And we would be honored to build this next chapter together. Thank you so much for your time. Good night, everyone.